He's like, oh, I'm relaxed.
Oh, and seems like it's our fourth day, Mom.
I know, like, what the heck?
Good though.
I was, so yesterday I was impressed because I just thought it was going to be way less.
I hope I'm as good today. I don't know. I'm gonna try.
Yeah. So this looks pretty good. Let's go ahead for some trot. That's good. Like I like all of that time that you took because you didn't let him out. You didn't let him too tight. You just did just enough. Now with the irregular steps there, let's try to just get him a little more active
Okay.
and hold him up in both hands. And every time you feel like it's starting to feel okay, just shorten him a little bit more. And remember, this is the way he loves to hold his head out to the left and his haunch in. So
Okay.
the more that you, may not love it, but we have to try to straighten him because usually by the doing the straightening is he gets icky, 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 and then he starts getting better.
Okay.
So let's try that. Keep asking him to bend a little slightly to the right, but hold your left rein so he doesn't just put his shoulder out. He has to bring his shoulder a little in and look a little in and keep your right leg to keep the haunches straight. More, more. There. And tap him. Then you know when you're on the correct diagonal, that's the time the inside hind is coming up. And that's the time when if he's not coming under with the inside hind on the turn, on the short turn, on the corner, for instance, he'll take weird steps. Help him now, now, and bend him. But don't let his shoulder fall out. Good. More. More shoulder to the right. More see his right eye. More. And give him a quick kick with the right leg. And the right whip a little bit back behind the leg almost at his stifle. Yeah. And then keep going. Good. Good. Right shoulder back though. You're putting your right self forward. Bring your right self back. Everything back. Your hip back. Your shoulder back. Yeah. Yeah. Because he's doing the same. You're doing the same as him. He's doing the same as you. Twisting your shoulders out. Keep your chest more pointed towards the inside. More to the right. Good. Post more trot. Less trot, but activate. Remember we did that in Florida? Like you really put him together for the turn and really bend him to the right and really put him like short and active for the turn. Good. Circle 20 meters in the middle. Yeah, good. 20 meters. Pushing his haunch a little out off of the line of the shoulders. Quick, quick, quick. Quick, quick, quick. Yeah, yeah, quick, quick, quick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Quick, quick, quick. Yes, down the long side. Right shoulder back. Point your chest straight. Yeah, good. Really good. Quarter line. Help him. Lift him. Balance him for the turn. More back on the right leg. Quick, 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 quick. Good. Forward into the walk. Keep him on the contact. Catch your breath, but don't let him long. Walking, walking, walking. Catch your breath. Breathe. Don't let the reins long. Shorten the reins. Walk, walk, walk. Breathe. Use this time. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. A little mini diagonal. Change the direction. Keep the walk. Good. That's right. Keep the steps coming to the hands in a good, easy way. It should get easier and easier and lighter and easier. Really good breath. Like really make it step in through the nose. Slowly and out through the mouth. Slowly. Slow again. In and out. And this is something we have to work on while you're going, while you're under pressure, while you're forcing him to go. Breathe slow in consistently. Good. Good. Did you get your breath back a little bit? You still need a few more minutes? Keep breathing.
It makes me so tense.
I know.
I feel like
But it's really weird because can't you like imagine what a horse feels like that has that restricted breathing? Like how like and they can't say anything to us? Like isn't that awful? Yeah. And I think horses can have that feeling we don't even know too, you know? So I think it's all about, working on the breath as well, teaching them. I think they breathe more when you breathe more. Good. When you're ready, we'll go for trot again and keep the same idea, but make more the theme your breath. Yes, everything we're asking for is true. We're going to keep asking for it, but more focus on your breath. Long, slow breath. Good. Keep your right elbow and right chest back. Back, back, back. Yes, yes. If it goes a little slower, I don't care. Find the breath. Keep your right self back, 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 more, back. Like you're twisted. Yes. Keep your right shoulder back and your left shoulder down. Good. Every time you want to go forward and pose with that right hip, your outside hip forward, no. Keep it back. Pose more through your left hip forward. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Better in your hips. Good, good, good. And breathe. Notice. How do you want to breathe? Do you want to go? How do you want to breathe? How does your body want to breathe? Tell me. Yeah. And do you want to do it short and quick? In through the nose. Close your mouth. And out through the mouth. Close your mouth and in through the nose. Good. This is good. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Is there any more length or time frame between your inhale and your exhale? Is it getting longer? Okay, breathe. It's okay. Breathe. Relax. Yeah, get a drink. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, hey, at least you know. Remember on the years before, like the cutest was like, the lengthening canter, and you really felt like you went, like you're like, I really went. Okay. When? Good. Yes. Okay. When you feel good, I want to do canter again. Yeah. sorry. Yeah, try however you feel comfy. Keep the energy, and the breath is the most important thing. And you know, if you're gonna do it from the walk, it needs to be even rounder. Yeah, do it like this. Keep them deep. Keep them really deep, 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 deep. Keep massaging him. You overly massage him for the transition because we yeah keep yeah 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 keep massaging. Yeah, this is okay. It needs to even be better, but at least this is like you working through the transition. Good. Keep your right self back. Twist your hips to the outside and push your inside hip forward. Good. 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 A few strides a little longer, the egg shape, and massage his nose. Massage your fingers as he's with the right rein, with the right rein, with the right rein. Yes. Yes, with the right rein again. Good. Almost counter flexion and more counter. Don't raise your hands. Don't you raise your hands. You raise your hands, he's going to raise his head. Keep your outside hand down. Good. Find that you have a few strides of canter that are hopefully on his own, so just give it a check. What happens when you just sit there? All right, then more canter. No circle. Circle there in the middle. And in this canter, on this circle, try to go on the little mini diagonal. And now keep the counter canter on a little shallow loop. Going counter canter. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Your hands low, your hands low, your hands low on the strap almost. And push him and massage him. No climbing that nose out. Good. Keep the counter canter. It's okay, it's okay. Breathe. Walk a second. Good. Walk, walk, walk. Good. Breathe. Good. I know, I was worried too because yesterday wondering what that would do for you today, but it's okay. We're doing little by little. As long as you just tell me if your lungs or anything gets worse, eh? Okay? Try to get air to yourself. Nice and steady, eh? Don't stop breathing. Make it very, very, very steady.
I did wait for a minute before it started.
Why did you do that?
I needed it.
Oh, you're crazy. That's why. Yeah, those things you have to be careful with. You have to think you can only do so many things in a day, so I mean, and if anything, you can ride a little off the track. It could be good exercise for you. A little bit better now. All right, so let's go ahead and get the canter going to the right now when you're ready. Yeah, no, okay. Don't, trot. Keep trotting, keep trotting. Don't lose that outside rein. Don't lose that outside rein. You can do it. Walk and massage him on the outside rein and trot. Good, 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 good. Sandwich him together with the legs. Put the legs. Put the legs. Breathe. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Try. Focus on your breath for a minute. Focus. I want to hear you. Massage him on the outside rein again. And now, with the outside rein massaging, bend him to the right. Prepare for the canter, and you're riding both reins. Holding the outside rein is massaging the nose in, and the inside rein is asking for the bend. For the bend. For the bend. For the bend. Ah! Trot, 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 trot. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. You got it. Try to take your legs away and whack your legs. And give him a good crack with the whip up on his bum. Come on. Come on. Good. And catch it. Good. Just go. Just go. Doesn't matter. Good. All right. Find the rhythm that you like, that is good enough, that's easy enough, that's like more natural. If it's heads up or whatever, I don't really mind for a minute. Just find that you can get him to move. This is the hard way. Good, good. Take your feet out of the stirrups if you can, and hug him back on his flanks with your legs. Touch him back with your legs. Yeah. Good. Take your legs away. Long and down. Long and down. Try to let go and breathe. Don't stop. Take your legs away. Sit down. Hug your legs back. It's okay. Good. Take your stirrups back. Breathe. You're doing fine. It's okay. It's really hard. Let's let him on a long rein now. Long rein, really stretch. Good. Take your time. So on these moments, let's remember back in the beginning year, the beginning summer. Remember when I would hold the strap or just keep him with a long rein and really just ride him off of the seat with the reins flapping? Let's try that today. Let's try that today. All right? He's not going anywhere. You're in the arena. He's not going anywhere. Let's let the reins really long. Hold the strap and try to canter. Pretend you're on the lunge line, lunging your arena track, okay? He's like, whatever, right? Go ahead and ask for canter. Yeah. He'll probably feel a little easier, so go with him in the seat. Only focus on you right now, that you can move more in your seat, let your thighs flap, give him the tap, give him the flap, plap. Tell him, hey, sorry. Like be my my vaulting horse for a minute here. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Take your legs away. Take them away again. Take them away again. And flap them if he gets there. Now take them away. Don't lean back too far with your shoulders. Take them away again. Move your legs around. I want to see that he keeps cantering. Move them around. Move them around. Yes. Ah! Tell him. Exit, exit, exit. Yes, 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 yes. If this, I don't care. Just go, 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 go. If he trots, I don't care. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Sitting, going, 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 going. Pop, pop, pop your legs. Don't you stop flapping your legs. Go, 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 go. Keep, 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 keep flapping your legs. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Your legs back. Away, 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 away. Good, good, good. Pop, pop, pop. He has to get scared behind it. You just flap, flap, flap your legs. Hold on. Hold on with the saddle. Keep going. Come on. More, 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 more. Come on. More, 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 more. Tack, 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 tack. Breathe. Now rising. Keep the strap. Good. I want you to clamp your legs on him like, you know, like a vice, clamping. Clamp them and hold them on for a minute. Yeah. Now release. Good. Good boy. Clamp them again. Down low. Back. Ha, ha. Clamp, clamp, clamp. And release. Good. Good boy. Good boy, tell him. Breathe. Breathe. And clamp. And release. Good boy. Tell him good boy. Now clamp your legs again. Clamp and push. Clamp, clamp. Go. Now release. 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 Get ready and clamp. Come on. Now release. Now release. Now release. Now release. And follow and follow and follow. Get ready. Legs away. Legs away. And go. More. 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 Yay. Good boy. Going a little 2-point. Tell him he's a good boy. Tell him he's a good boy. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Good trot. Good trot. This is better. This is reachy. This is better. And walk. Good job. Nice. Really nice. I mean, he's nice in the sense, you know why I'm saying this? Because this horse is, you know, full of surprises. The good thing about him is that, you know, you may not think so, but like the good thing is that he's not taking off bucking. You know, the minute that you let go, he always tries to go slower. The minute that you don't, like, everything about him is like, if he gets a chance to slow down, that's his thing. So as frustrating as it is, believe me, it's way better than a taking off bucking or rearing, or, you know, it's not a bad thing what he's doing. It's frustrating. It's in the frustrating category. I get it. But you have to try to, you know, this horse is teaching us to try to think out of the box a little bit. It doesn't always mean, and I feel like I always try to do this with my horses. Like, I think in, you know, having Juan and Antonio in the polo, I mean, there's so many times that I see them things with the polo, and I think that's the secret right there. Like, look how they, you know, and, you know, look at that, how Princessa's cantering under herself, because they all like sit really back and put their legs out in front, and all these horses, you know, canter their hind legs more under. So I think it's just, you know, little things I like to pick and choose from each discipline and things that can help. And it doesn't mean that it has to be always, I mean, yeah, we're working towards what we're working towards, but we know that I think we're aware of the roadblocks that we have. So we can't just pretend to just do, okay, now we're going to do this thing. Now we have to get you, you know, now you're like, unfortunately, even before, if you had COVID or whatever it was, even before that, it's hard for you to not hold your breath and do all these things. So unfortunately, even though we were going in the way that we were going, sometimes we have to, like, we're still going, right? It's still the journey. And I think you're the best one that understands it. It's not like, oh my gosh, you know, you're frustrated because you're like, you don't want to lose time, but just think that, like, at least we don't have to start all the way over. So that's good. I mean, at least you're doing, I think the things that you're doing now are like teaching you how, what are you learning now? Well, you're learning how to like try to maintain your head above water versus, you know, sinking down to the bottom. So these are all important parts. And the last bit there I wanted you to kind of remember is that trying different things, like sometimes too, on horses that don't want to go forward, I try that kind of vice clamp kind of mentality. Yes, we want the legs away. We want them to feel like they want to go. But he sometimes, I don't think he's doing it in a bad way. I think you let go, and I think he moves a bit, and all of a sudden it's still too much movement for you. So you freeze up, and then he immediately is like, oh my gosh, my mom, like, oh my gosh, like, so it's kind of one of these silly where like, come on, Donna, like, come on. But then it's also like, um, you're cute. Like, like, come on, Donna, like, come on, like, help your mom out. And then there's times that I look and I'm like, oh, you're super cute. Like, you're really, like, you know, you really do take care of her. So the thing that you'll see in your video, you know, yeah, not like huge miraculous things, but Like the thing that I want you to watch today is the cantering with the long rein and coming, like when he fell out into that one of those last trots. Of course, you were like, no, 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 don't fall out of it, right? But I want you to notice the trot. It is with a super long rein, but I like it because it gets more reachy. So if we achieve a little more reach, but we have a little bit more length, perfect. Like we can't have it all. Like we can't have him totally up and really up and short and have all that length. He just can't do it. Like and I don't know how much he'll be able to do on the whole, like when it's all said and done. But we're gonna keep asking. But sometimes we have to, if he's super stuck, we have to get the length and the reach, and then if that's what we have to work on today, that's what we have to work on today. Again, I still feel pretty confident that he wants to give you length and reach, but your body's still a little kind of like when he gives it to you, your body's like, oh shoot. But like that's in like 2 or 3 seconds that all happens. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, my mom is feeling a little loose up there. Like I don't want to lose her. Like she feels like she's gonna be lost, So he takes care and he slows down. Yeah.
It is funny though because now it's like, oh, he moves so slow. More. Like that's like I just wanted to go more. And
right.
Before this was like, oh, this is really good. I like it right here, and now a little bit more. Just like a little bit more.
I know. I think so. I think too, when it comes to be your next horse, I think you need a horse that has, obviously a little bit more spice, a little more Lindo-ish. Like I feel like if you rode Lindo for about 1 month, you would never want to ride on any other kind of horse. But like it's kind of like one of these things that is also very scary and nerve wracking to get to know these horses, and also that the horse can tolerate you growing with it for that month to learn the horse too. Like that's another thing too. Some of those horses they don't tolerate that. They get more angry with the stiffness. So I think it's little by little, and I think for instance maybe on the um, again, it's your days off too, and but I would be, let's say it wasn't a full schedule. I mean, we could totally squeeze you in, but even if I wasn't a full schedule, I don't know if you could hold up. But I feel like once you get a little stronger too, you are gonna have to start to go a little bit on, fly girl, a little bit on dom, obviously on the lunge, because I think you have to be. This will be the next phase, so that when you come back to him, you'll appreciate what he has, but you'll also maybe be a little bit like I need you to be a little bit more supple, like on that. He does it about a second or two, and he's like gives it to you, and it all happens. If you watch the video, it all happens in about 2 or 3 seconds. Where he loosened up, he went. You tried to, but your body just your body isn't going to be used to that because you don't ride that kind of movement. So if you only get it for a second here, a second there, it's not enough. So you need to go on a horse that's going to give you a lot of movement so that your body can absorb it and feel it. And then when you feel his more movement in that little moment, it's going to feel like you'll go with him, and then he'll maybe decide, okay, good, she's not bumping against me. I'll try to stay there. You really have to it's a very, very sweet spot when this happens, and the horse says, I'm going to give it to you. And I mean, it's in a matter of seconds that it could be the whole process happened. He gave it to you, you turned him down, and then bam. Does that make sense? Do you want to try a little bit more sitting trot, or what do you feel? You're like, no.
No, I do. I want to. Because I feel like I'm only going to get stronger if I just keep pushing through.
Just a little bit here. This is just a little bit at the end, and then I'll leave you. But just now try a little trot again, holding a little sitting trot, a little short rein. Experiment, and let's say sometimes when we go really, really short reins, we get him, he comes a little bit more through, right? So just try really, really short reins and keep taking those legs away and keep plugging your seat in and open the thighs, and don't lean back in your chest and your shoulders. Keep yourself erect and up, like I'm drawing a string with your chest forward, like you're bringing your chest up and forward. Yes, and bounce. Yes. 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 And then a little less. Softer elbows. Your elbows have to be softer, gummier, pointier. Make sure you're breathing. I don't hear you. More. And his head more up, more short range. And nose more in. Put your calves down and around. More down and around. And lift. Keep saying, I want to feel both of your rib cage, both of your barrel. I'm on both of my calves and both of my thighs up to both of my hands and bounce that seat. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You want to feel both going to both. Legs, rib cage to the hands. Your elbows are too stiff again. Good. More trot and keep his head to the right. More to the right. More to the right, which is really just coming straight. More to the right, which is really straight. Good. More to the right. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good. Now hold the shoulder. Good. Yes, 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 yes. And bounce. Lift, lift, breathe. Yes, good with his head. Good. You feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Lift. Open the thighs. Open the knees. Don't grip. No gripping. And again, that same position. Breathe. Yeah. There you caught it. Good. Good. Bring the shoulder. Bring the shoulder with the outside raise. Inside leg a little bit back so that he doesn't leave the track. Good. More trot. And into the walk. Good.
Why is that like easier for me to do than anything else right now?
That's good. It's a small trot. It's a small trot, and I think when he gets positioned in the right way, you will feel the trot gets pretty easy to set. So
It's not. It's like, I mean, I have to like push with my legs a little and my, like push, and then but I can let go for a couple strides.
yeah,
And then I have to ask again, and then
Yeah.
I let go for a couple strides.
Yeah.
Then I ask again, like instead of just asking.
no. I think this is letting you grow up. Like this is letting you, like this is the growth that you need. Like you need to go through all of this sitting trot, all these lessons, all the rides that you ride by yourself. Little by little, you're starting to discover the world of sitting trot and what really happens in the sitting trot. Like what really happens? How do I sit? What do I do? We know when the horse is this way, it's going to feel this way. When the horse is that way, and then all the things in between. And you have to decide what do I need to help the horse? What do I need to help me? What I need to be better to help the horse, but the horse needs to be a little bit better to help me. So it's you have to play with this idea. And again, a lot of this, the key is miles. Miles. It's doing it. Just this is one of those things. Just doing it is half the battle. I kind of think that's good for today because I think if we push any more, like I just want to think of you as a horse that's recovering. Like you really want to be clever and decide we want to build slowly through the whole week for longevity, not for just this class and tomorrow's class and the next class. So I think uh, doing that little bit there felt like a good push at the end. And I think it will leave us uh, something to work with tomorrow, the next day, or the next day, no? So tomorrow is Thursday, so I'm thinking if it doesn't, it would be super helpful if we could do that online again when I'm sitting, lulling between the two lessons over at like at 4 o'clock again.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry. I might be able to do 3 to 4 and push the other girl. What about, let me check with the one girl that I usually have 3 to 4. Her horse had an abscess, but I don't know if it popped out yet. And then I'll call you back. It'll be, if I can put you at the 3 to 4, that'll be easy because I'll ride that one horse at 2, pop off, just jump in the car, teach you, then just wait there for the next girl to come. If I have to run over to Braemar, then it would have to be a little later. It would be at the 4 because that girl needs to be somewhere too. So if you'll just give me a second to confirm with her. I have a feeling that it was still a bit off the horse on Tuesday, so I can't imagine that it was, although it was like getting a sore